All right, good afternoon. It is 12 p.m. on Tuesday, August 7th, and we are calling to order the called meeting and public hearing on adoption of the Del Mar College District tax rate. We have 7 members present, so we have a quorum and can conduct business. And we are going to ask now for any public comment, not for items not on the agenda. Seeing none, we will move into our discussion items. The time is 12 noon, so we're actually going to open the public hearing for the tax rate, and we'll begin with Mr. Garcia making a presentation on the tax rate for fiscal year 24-25.
Thank you, Madam Chair. So we have for you a reduced slide deck presentation on the proposed 2025 property tax levies and related property tax revenue that includes a 5-year history. So let's get started. The information on this slide was discussed at our August 13th meeting. No changes have been made to this information since then. Here are a few takeaways. The combined tax levy has been on a downward trend from fiscal year 2021 to 2024. The valuation lawsuits from certain petrol companies in our district resulted in the sharp decline in our 2024 property tax revenue based on a reported combined tax levy of 23.7 cents. Because of this sharp decline, our employees did not receive an annual salary increase in fiscal year 2024. The college is now proposing for fiscal year 2025 a combined tax levy of 26.2 cents, which will allow the college to generate financial resources to bring back the college's operations back to some type of normal. Lastly, from the land's view of a homeowner, the annual property tax will change to $644 from the previous year's $532 based on the average taxable homestead value of $245,000. Transitioning to the next slide. As mentioned in the previous slide, the proposed 2025 combined tax levy of 26.2 cents will generate much needed tax revenue to allow the college a restart and return its operation to some type of normal. This levy will generate $75.1 million in property tax revenue to fund our fiscal year 2025 maintenance and operating budget. In addition, $20.8 million will be generated to fund our general obligation annual debt service. I also want to highlight a few more items on this slide. From fiscal year 2025 to fiscal year 2024, the M&O property tax revenue increased by $6.8 million, or 10.5%. This increase did not keep up with the high level of inflation experienced during the same period. Based on the Texas CPI reported for the 3-year period and reported inflation for the 3-year period ending July increased to around 16%. Next point is the college property tax revenues to fund our debt service has been on a downward trend, reaching a low of $20.8 million for fiscal year 2025. This is attributed to the maturity of our 2021 and 2024 general obligations during this period of time. We can expect this trend to continue next year with the maturity of our 2013 general obligation bonds. Madam Chair, members of the board, this concludes our proposed property tax revenue and rate presentation.
Thank you, Mr. Garcia. Are there any questions or comments from board members? Is there anyone here to make public comment during our public hearing? Mr. Rivera, we have, it's 4 minutes past our published date. Should we recess for a few minutes and give folks time to attend? So we will recess this meeting until 12:15, at which time we'll come back. And if there's anyone here to make public comment on the tax rate, we'll do so at that time. If not, we'll adjourn, but we'll be in recess until 12:15. All right, we are coming out of recess at 12:15 PM. Is there anyone here for public comment on the tax rate? Seeing none, we will close the public hearing at 12:15 PM, and we will adjourn this meeting at 12:15 to reconvene at 12:30 for our next and final meeting.